Taking you now to the Middle East. In our last series on Korean plant industries in the oil-rich region, we take an in-depth look at the deepening business ties with local clients. Our Kim Han-ul takes us to Dubai.
The owner of the Shah gas plant in the UAE is Hosn Gas, with state-owned Abu Dhabi National Oil Company and U.S. Occidental Petroleum as parent companies. Samsung Engineering clinched the contract in 2010, and the job is almost 80% complete and currently on schedule. The client is satisfied with choosing to work with a Korean counterpart.
Samsung and most Korean companies that are working in the Middle East have a very, very good reputation for maintaining the schedule on a project. And that's not easy when you have logistics issues, you have materials issues, there's pricing issues. So it's just a very, very challenging job. And Samsung, based on all those, was selected to do this part of the job.
The PP11 combined cycle power plant in Saudi Arabia, contracted by Hyundai Heavy Industries, is owned by Duruma Electricity Company. The construction is in its completion and now going through its testing stage. The client who worked on this project thinks very highly of the Korean work culture.
The Korean work culture is exemplary in many regards. The dedication, the objectivity of looking at a particular task and saying that task is to be done, not may be done.
But the business interest is mutual. Despite the high risk and harsh working environments, South Korean engineering companies continue to flock to the Middle East in search of more business opportunities. The CEO of KEPCO E&C, An Seung-gyu, who led the first nuclear power plant bid win in the UAE in 2009, says the Middle East is an attractive market.
These days, the demand in the domestic market is limited, and the market itself is very small, so it is not enough to thrive. In that regard, more companies are going to the Middle East, where there are more opportunities and so-called oil money.
However, competition is very high for the plant contracts in the Middle East, and Korean companies face challenges. The key is diversification.
The key to success right now for the Koreans is to be able to maintain such a workforce and also to diversify in other market segments, such as power generation and maybe also offshore.
Industry experts believe the Koreans have established a strong reputation in the Middle East, and if they continue on that path, they will be able to maintain success. Kim Han-ul, Arirang News, Dubai.